Congressman Tiahrt from Wichita, Kansas, and I'm outraged that we're outsourcing our national security to the French. It's a pleasure to be here with Senator Murray, Senator Cantwell, my senator, Senator Roberts, who I admire greatly, Congressman Inslee, Congressman Reichert, Chairman Dix, Chairman of the Interior and Environment Subcommittee, and also Vice Chairman of the Defense Subcommittee on Appropriations, which I sit on. We're here because we have a strong message. That message is that we should have seen this coming when Marine One, the replacement for the presidential helicopter, went to a foreign supplier. We should have known it when the light utility helicopter, a domestic helicopter for our Army, went to a foreign supplier. And now with the aerial refueling tanker going to a foreign supplier, it's as plain as the nose on our face. We have created an unbalance here, and our workers can no longer compete. We have the Air Force turning a blind eye to a $5 billion illegal subsidy that the United States Trade Representative is suing Airbus over. $5 billion. Then we have the Air Force weighting the proposal against Boeing by adding $5 billion to the Boeing proposal because they think it's too risky. It's outrageous. Plus, if you talk to the representatives here, they represent 19,000 American workers that are not going to get the job they needed to pay for their kids' education, to pay for their homes. Those jobs are going to France. That loss of revenue, just in federal income tax, is $4 billion over the first 20 years of this program. So what's the true cost of the aerial refueling tanker? Senator Cantwell said it was $40 billion. We'll take away the $30 billion that Chairman Dix talked about in just the loss of the difference in fuel. Take away another $8 billion over 40 years for the loss of revenue from lost jobs. And pretty soon, it would save us money to build an American tanker made by American workers and an American company. But no, we've turned a blind eye to all that. We have waived regulations for other foreign manufacturers. I just want to mention this briefly. We've waived 5 regulations for foreign manufacturers, our allies in NATO. The Pentagon waived this some time ago. It's in DFARS, paragraph 225, Defense Federal Acquisition Regulations. They are Buy American provision, which you would probably consider if you want a foreign supplier, you have to waive that. But they also waived the cost accounting standards, very expensive for our workers to perform. They waived the Berry Amendment. They waived Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. Now, just last week, it was reported that EADS is under investigations for insider trading. That's just one step in a long history of corrupt practices that we'll never know about here because our Pentagon waives Foreign Corrupt Practices Act for suppliers that are foreign. How can our workers here compete with that? If they performed those same illegal acts, Boeing would have been banned from even bidding on this contract. But our Pentagon turns a blind eye to it. We're not going to stand for it. They also waive the international trafficking in arms regulations. NBC News reported that EADS was over in Iran at the Iranian air show trying to sell military helicopters, the same technology that they're developing under the light utility helicopter contract with U.S. tax dollars. This was a bad decision. The Air Force doesn't realize how bad it is. There's going to be a price to pay in Congress because we're not going to stand for losing American jobs and paying such a high price.
That's right.